is biomolecule. Example of biomolecule is food, because food is a source of large molecules and there are 4 different types of molecules, which are carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. And biomolecules are very important because they are building components of life. Now, there is a very important vocabulary word which is monomer. A monomer is like a building block that has large substance, which are called monomer. Lipids. Lipids are also known as fats. They are made up of 2 monomer or building blocks, which are called glycerol. And fatty acids, example of lipids are butter, oil, and cholesterol. Lipids also provides insulation, and they are a good source of storing energy.
Structure of lipids. Lipids compose mainly of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Now, most lipids do not dissolve on water because most lipids are nonpolar or no-charge regions within the molecule. Mainly types of lipids are triglycerides, phospholipids, steroids, and prostaglandins. Triglycerides are most plentiful lipid in the body.
In the formation of triglyceride, the fatty acids bond with the glycerol molecule. The 3 fatty acids attached by their carboxyl groups, which are carbon, oxygen, hydrogen group. At the end of the molecule to the hydroxyl, OH groups of the glycerol molecule. As this process takes place, 3 molecules of water are removed, which is a dehydration synthesis reaction. Some triglycerides contain 3 molecules of the same fatty acid, and others may have 3 different types of fatty acids. Triglycerides are found in many food items, such as vegetable oil, coconut oil, beef, fast foods, avocados, and many different seeds. Phospholipids are similar in structure to triglycerides in that they have 4 subunits. They are composed of a glycerol unit, 2 fatty acid chains, a phosphate group, and a nitrogen-containing group. The phosphate and the nitrogen group extend in the opposite direction of the fatty acids. This end or head of a molecule is actually polar, so it is water-soluble. Hydrophilic, meaning water-loving, is the term often used to describe the head portion of a phospholipid molecule.
Steroids differ based on the side chains extending out from their rings. Cholesterol is a key part of cell membranes as its polar region can interact with the polar region of phospholipids. And its nonpolar region is embedded in the membrane alongside the nonpolar fatty acids of the phospholipids. Cholesterol is also an important building block in bile acids, which are key in breaking down fat molecules in the body.
Prostaglandins are lipids that are derived from unsaturated fatty acids. They are composed of 20 carbons, 5 carbon ring structures. There are many types of prostaglandins in the body that take part in different important functions. such as enhancing the immune system and inflammatory response.
Nucleic acids includes DNA and RNA. They have monomer which is called nucleotides. Now, DNA and RNA are involved in genetic coding traits, and nucleic acids are found a lot on our foods. Any type of living organism contains nucleic acids. Nucleic acids contains DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid and RNA or ribonucleic acid.
Nucleic acid are made out of smaller molecules which is called nucleotides molecule, and nucleotides are linked through covalent bonds or bonds where electrons are shared between atoms. DNA has three parts, which are nitrogenous base and deoxyribose sugar. The phosphate group consists of phosphate bonded to oxygen atoms. Deoxyribose sugar is bonded to a hydrogen atom. And we know that RNA molecules are single-stranded nucleic acids which they form a folded compacted structure with some hydrogen bonding taking place within base pairs of the molecule. These pairings are the same as in DNA. Cytosine and guanine are base pair, and uracil takes the place of thymine and pairs with adenine. RNA is extremely important in the process of forming different proteins in the body.
There are four types of nitrogenous bases, which are adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. Adenine and guanine are called purine bases, while cytosine and thymine are called pyrimidine bases. DNA is a double-stranded nucleic acid, and its molecules take on a helical formation. Each helical chain has its phosphate sugar group and it facing towards the outside, and the nitrogenous bases facing inwards towards the nitrogenous bases of the other chain. Adenine and thymine are joined by 2 hydrogen bonds, while cytosine and guanine are joined with 3 hydrogen bonds. It is estimated that molecules have more than 100 million base pairings per molecule. So there you have it, the two key biological molecules that are essential to living processes, lipids and nucleic acids.